And welcome back. Well, here in Italy, the President of the Republic, known as Sergio Mattarella, he bloody put his foot in it this time. He certainly wound up the Russians with a statement which he made. He compares the Russian invasion of Ukraine as that of the Nazi Third Reich of the 1940s. Really, mate, do you know your history? Are you a intelligent person or educated person? We believe to so assume this. Well, in exchange at that then went down to war with the Russians, because only Monday, yesterday the 17th of February, Italy was a victim of a cyber attack. We're talking about institutional websites, military and civilian websites offline. And it goes to show how vulnerable the cybersecurity here in Italy is. And it's, I think, was vindicated by a Russian-backed hacking organisation, probably for sure. But you know, dear Sergio Mattarella, are you aware you're playing with fire with the Russians? You just paint yourself a bloody target on Italy. Even if Giorgia Meloni at the summit of Paris said, we shall not abandon Ukraine. Fair enough. But we're not going to send Italian troops down there for stars, like United Kingdom, Germany and Sweden have any intentions to do. So it's an irresponsible act in front of the Italian President of the Republic against, we're talking about a probably number 2 superpower of the world. And you know, in difficult times as this, probably for the time being, the extension of the winds of war or of breaking in Europe has put on pause due to the fact Trump and Putin are going to talk directly to sort out this Ukrainian business mess. And obviously the European leaders are really pissed off about it, you know. So what's happening? They want to go to war. Well, Trump and Putin is going to discuss about peace and the future of Ukraine. It goes to show how responsible Western leaders are. They're pushing us to a full-scale war with Russia. And not excluding the use of nuclear weapons, really. Because people of certain interests, they want this war to continue in Ukraine. And Trump said, we're not going to send any more American money to Kiev. If you want to sustain Project Ukraine, military speaking aid and economically speaking, it's going to come out of your own pocket. Trump said, American taxpayers are not going to foot no more the bill. If you want to arm Ukraine, you're going to have to cough up yourself the money. You couldn't buy the weapons from us. Then give it to the Zelensky in Kiev to use. And that means a possible intervention they say called peacekeepers, Britain, Germany and Sweden, which they're discussing now. You need around about 300,000 military personnel to patrol that border and not to get yourself in the middle of a fight with the Russians, because it takes very little. And I don't think it will go down too well with the Russians, because I don't want NATO troops as boots on the ground in no such role, whether they're peacekeepers or counter invasion force against the Russians that push the Russians back into their own lands. I think the West must realise Ukraine has lost, NATO has lost, but they're too proud about it to admit it. And if they continue on this path, it would just be a major escalation towards an armed conflict, Europe and Russia, because the signals from the Western leaders, woke leaders, are pretty strong of following this road to war with Russia.